Well, the brazen assassination of a health insurance executive in New York yesterday has captured international intrigue. Brian Thompson was shot dead with bullets that had coded messages scrawled on them, including deny, defend and depose. All very mysterious. But here's where things got even more interesting. According to The Australian, some of the words are commonly associated with tactics insurers use to avoid paying claims and used in the title of a 2010 book that criticises insurers for using unethical practices. Let's bring in my panel now, retired New South Wales Public Police Sergeant Glenn Gorick and host of the Power Hour, Gabriella Power. Thanks for joining me, guys. Glenn, I want to ask you about this one, this assassination in New York. I mean, we all, were fascinated by it, I guess, because it was so brazen. But now we've got messages scrawled on the bullets. You're a former cop. What do you make of all this?
Look, it's taken it all to a new level, James. Insurers around the world have been given the charter of looking after a whole raft of agency insurance. The governments have removed themselves from many compensation systems all throughout the Western world. And having experience and knowledge in that as a former police association representative, there's been a lot of disgruntled people who have had claims declined over many, many years and fought them for many years, only to win them, say, 5 years down the track. So this appears to be a disgruntled former employee. And it was, to me, when I watched it, I was looking at it like it was some form of hit against the CEO at first. It was something arranged, a gambling debt, whatever it might have been in New York. And saying that in New York, there's a cop on every corner. I've been there. Every corner has a cop. So this guy must have planned this out really well, and he must have such a hatred for that CEO to write on bullets and so on and do that. It's just incredible.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Well, things are amazing in South Australia too, with everything running so smoothly that councillors there have decided to fixate on the size of people's garages. That's right, they've got nothing more important to do in South Australia, apparently. Get this, they've made a rule requiring new single-car garages to be larger, from 5.4 by 3 metres to 6 by 3.5 metres. Why? Well, apparently more people are driving SUVs and they want them to park them in their garages rather than on the street. Anyways, the planning code would see home buyers fork out up to $110,000 more to cover the new build. It's not like we're in the middle of a housing crisis or anything. Gabriella, surely we don't need councils regulating the size of garages by, what is a matter of a few more centimetres?
It's wild, isn't it? Look, it's news to me that we're apparently in a garage crisis and this is what's needed. It's absolutely ridiculous. We're talking about an extra $100,000 for people trying to break into the property market so they can have a bigger garage. And what a waste of space if you don't actually have a bigger car. Everyone knows that if you use whatever's use of your garage space that you're not using, it's just for old boxes, some gym equipment that you're probably not actually going to get around to using. But I'm in the process myself of trying to get my first home, and we all know it is so hard. Every dollar matters, it all counts, and then an extra $100,000. It's just hurting Australians. It's hurting young families that are trying to get ahead. We don't need this.
Absolutely. Or, the council could provide more street parking.
We could do that,
for residents. Yeah. There's an idea.